In this lesson, you will learn the easiest way to be every day a better version of yourself. Take a look to the people that achieve great things, and you will notice something, that they are consistently improving themselves. Which would be the consequences if you never work on your self-improvement? Let's find the answer. Hey there, this is Juan Camilo, and welcome to Secrets of Happiness. Today, I'm going to share with you the 7th principle of our video series of the 9 principles to live with eternal happiness. If you remember the fable very quick, you will remember that there was a part where the bee saw a magical mirror. And we are going to associate this picture, this magical mirror, in order to memorize and to remember with the importance of the self-improvement. And what is self-improvement? Is that commitment, is the only obligation that we have in life to be every day a better version of ourselves, to improve, to grow, to learn. 2 years ago, when I closed up my company, after that decision, I realized that I was very lost. I didn't know what to do, and I was feeling with no purpose, with no direction. So I began working on myself. I began doing some exercises, and most of them I share with you every week. Because I realized something. Most of the times we are very busy. We are very focused on our work, on getting new things, on our professional careers, that we do not take the time to work on ourselves, to look in a magical mirror and to ask questions, for example, such as, which are my passions? Which are my talents? What things am I doing to contribute to the world? And different aspects, and if you realize all the exercises, all the efforts that I do on Secrets of Happiness are directed to help you on your self-improvement road. Because this is very important. Since I began doing these exercises in my life, I realized that I am improving and growing and feeling much better with myself. Because everything that I am doing, I know why am I doing. I know which are my weaknesses, because I am consistently analyzing my life. And of course, I am not perfect. I have a lot of defects, maybe negative things or aspects that I can improve. But the importance is not to remember yourself every day and just telling yourself negative thoughts and telling you, oh yes, you're undisciplined, or yes, you're lazy, or yes, you're an angry person. No, that is not the purpose. The real purpose is to identify those weaknesses and work and commit with yourself to improve them. Why is so important to work on our self-improvement? I will talk about 2 aspects. First of all, and this is very common in our age. Now with Facebook and all this social media, we always want to show the better version of ourselves. So I mean, each time you post a picture, you are always looking that you're good looking on the picture. Every time that you post, that you comment, that you show to others part of your life, you want to show something good, isn't it? But this is creating a negative effect on a lot of people, because this is creating a sensation that your life is not enough good when you compare to others. You see, you feel envy. You feel that maybe this person have a better car, this friend have a better job, this guy is traveling more than me, this lady have a better life than mine. And this is, of course, very negative for our happiness and our peacefulness. So I'm going to share with you what you should do. You have an obligation. You have a must to do in your life. And yes, it is a competition, but it is not a competition against others. It is a competition with yourself. You must compete with yourself. Your real obligation and your real goal is to be every day a better version of yourself. If yesterday you have some weaknesses, the idea is that today you work on overcoming and facing that weaknesses. At least if they will not be your, let's say, the stronger parts or aspects of yourself, you must work on that in order to improve yourself. So the first thing that I want to let you know, and that if you make this click, this change on your mind, trust me, everything will change, is do not compare your life with others. Do not work every day to compete with others. Work every day to work against yourself, to challenge yourself, to work every day on your goals, to work on your strengths, to contribute to the world. And if you check yourself and you know that you are improving, growing, and learning, you will feel very, very good. You will feel great because you know that you are doing a good job, because you will feel a lot of confidence. And this is the main idea and the main purpose of this lesson. And the other aspect, I told you that I want to share with you two aspects. So the first one was that one. And the second one is the importance of have a self-improvement in an integral way, in a balanced way. So let's take a look to the areas of your life that you consider you must have in balance, that you consider you should have in a top level in order to have a balanced life. And when I am talking about areas of your life, I am talking, for example, to my relationships area. That includes your friends, your family, to your health area. How is your health area? To your professional area, to your hobbies area, because that one is very important, to your financial area. So identify those areas of your life that if you have them in a top level, you will consider and you will feel happy because you have a balanced life, right? If you want to go deeper on this aspect, you can go to the video where I talk about how to set goals, because when you set goals for yourself, which is what we are doing, firstly, you should be aware of your areas of self-improvement, right? So I'm going to share with you an exercise which is called after action review. And this exercise will help you to improve yourself every day. Will help you to do what we are talking about, to be aware about your weaknesses, to be aware about your strengths, and to learn every day from yourself, to learn from your actions, and to learn from your decisions. So this exercise has 4 basic steps. The first step is to, at night, you're going to take your notebook and you're going to list all the activities and all the main situations that you lived during that day, since you woke up until right now, until that specific moment. Try to do it always at night, because at night is when you can do a whole feedback of your day. That is your first simple step. So you're gonna say, okay, I woke up, I did exercise, I had a discussion with a person in the traffic jam, then I arrived to my work and I did this and I did that, then I stayed with my partner and this happened. Okay, you're going to remember all the things that you did during the day. And the second, third, and fourth step is based on 3 questions that you're gonna ask yourself and that will help you to improve and to learn from your actions of that day. The second step, which is the first question, is what were the specific results? You're going to think on the outcomes that you got during this day. Do not think more on activities, just think on the outcomes, on the results of all your decisions, of all your actions of that day. So for example, the outcome of fighting and having a discussion in the traffic jam was that I felt stressed and I arrived with a bad mood to my job. The outcome of going out with my partner during the evening to the cinema was that we strengthened our relationship and we expressed to each other our love, right? The third step is, what did you do right so that you can amplify those behaviors? In this point, you are going to think on the positive things that you did. on the good decisions. For example, if you realize that going out with your girlfriend helped you to make stronger your relationship, you're gonna realize that it is very good to hang out with her at least once per week. Yeah, I'm just telling an example. Realize all the positive things. If you woke up early, that was a positive result because you began your day with a lot of energy and enthusiasm, right? And the fourth and last step of this exercise is, what can you improve and what did you learn today? And this is the most important part of this exercise because you are going to remember, let's say, the negative or not so positive decisions that you took during the day. You are going to list them and you are going to realize which was that bad decisions and things that you can improve in order to have better days, to improve yourself. So for example, with the discussion in the traffic jam, you learn that you must not allow others to control your emotions because that will change completely the way how you feel during the day. So you should be more relaxed, more happy, and more tolerant, right? This is your exercise for this week. Just do your after-action review. The ideal is to do it at least every day. Yeah, that is the ideal. But if you don't have time, if you begin doing excuses to yourself and so on, okay, you can do it once per week. Yeah, maybe on Sundays, you will check all the things that you did. But what happened with this is that you are going to forget a lot of positive and important aspects to improve yourself. So it's up to you how you do it, but trust me, this will help you to be a better version of yourself every day. Okay, dude, that was everything for today. You know what? We just released a new ebook that you can download for free on our website, secretshappiness.com. Just go there and download it because that will help you a lot in your process. It's a gift from me to yourself. I'm today in Medellin, Colombia. This is my favorite city of my country. And I'm not here just traveling. I am here because this is the city where my coach lives. And as I am encouraging you to work on your self-improvement, this also applies for me. It's not that I already make all the exercises. I continue working, I continue learning every day. And I am addicted to learning, really. And this is the key aspect, the key mindset of me that allows me to improve and to grow consistently. You should have a coach. If you're interested in having me as your coach, as your happiness coach, just let me know it, right? You can go to the website or you can write here a comment, or also in the description you will find the link. So you will not have excuses. Okay, see you the next week. If you like this video, like. That's all what I ask for you, right? I am not charging you anything. This is completely free because I love sharing my knowledge. But just let me know that you like these concepts, that you like these exercises, and that this is helping you in your life. Okay? This is Juan Camilo, and see you in the next video.